Hey guys, Jimmy Chicky here, Keller Williams. Just wanted to give you a quick idea on how to do Facebook ads inside Command. First thing, we're going to assume that you've already got Facebook connected in Command, and if so, you would do that here. If not done, you would do that in the settings function right there. I'll show you that in a separate video, but we're going to assume that you're already connected. So we're going to go directly down to Campaigns. All right, and Campaigns is the one that looks like a little bullhorn. All right. And then just like on all things on Command, when we create things new, we would do it here on the corner, okay? All right, so what are we doing? We're gonna create just a Facebook ad, and right now, best practice is to create a Facebook ad on a listing. If you don't have a listing, ask someone else in your office to advertise your listing, and we're gonna do that. So let's click on social paid ads, so we're paying for this. Also, whenever you see accept cookies, that's fine on Keller Williams. It's going to ask you every time, just FYI. You want to do the campaign name and the name of the street. And I'm borrowing my good friend 5565 Lindsay's listing on Desert Inn. And I'll call it Facebook ad. Okay, what's going to happen is as we create the lead, or the ad, the leads are going to come into Keller Williams automatically, into Command, and they're going to have a note on the contact card saying that it came from this, but still, so that's why it's really good to put the address inside the name, okay? Okay, right now we're going to attract buyers, all right? I can tell you that it doesn't matter which one of these you pick. We're just using it for analytics right now. Maybe down the road that'll change, but right now it does not matter which of these you pick. And we're just going to do a Facebook ad at this point. We could do Instagram and Facebook, but I wanted to make this video a little bit simple. So just Facebook, and let's set up the campaign. Okay? All right. First thing it's going to do is it's going to say, we're doing a listing, so let's add a listing. And the address is 5565 Desert Inn. Whoops. Okay, now it's not my listing, it's a Keller Williams listing, so if I click all, it'll show all listings around the United States. There's the pretty house, $835,000, and it's automatically going to set up the ad for you, showing you with the picture and the wording inside the MLS. Okay, so that's our name and a goal. We've got that done. Let's slide on down and let's start adding the text. Notice these little yellow bars. I love these bars. These are like AI-inspired talking points to help you create a better Facebook ad. Basically, we're going to fill in this area, keep it under 200 characters. Let's tell a story here, you guys. If I say five bedroom, 5 bath, 2-car garage, that's not near as interesting as saying luxurious, custom-built, single-story in a private gated cul-de-sac with incredible strip views. I love that first line, okay? So I'm actually going to leave everything here perfect. I'm going to leave it just like that, okay? And I'm just going to add some emojis at the beginning and the end. I love this one. We're going to put some happy faces with love signs in the dollar, love signs as eyeballs, and we're going to cut, copy, paste there. And then let's add a couple more. I love the arrow one, so we'll just say hand, which looks like an arrow, and pointing down, and I can just cut, copy, and paste, paste, paste. Okay, put some emojis in there, give it some flair. I think that's great. Okay, what is the headline? The headline for me is private, gated, luxury home. Perfect. I love just that. Now, best practices is to put the price on there. So I'm going to leave the price on there. All right. And then the description. So the description might be, can you see yourself, helps if I spell right, living here. Okay, cool beans. And you can see it's written down there. Now, what's going to happen? Let's save that. Add text is good. I love it. Let's go to the add media. And right now we've just got one picture on there. One picture is fine. Video is fine too, but as of right now, we're just going to concentrate on pictures. What I do know is that 4 to 5 pictures is the best way to go, and then Facebook will find the best picture and to get you the best return. For instance, right now I'm putting the main picture as the front one, but I may add some more. Look at the gorgeous inside here. I love this kitchen one. So we're going to crop that, preview and crop it, get a little bit of that nice wood ceiling, and we'll add one more. And you see how it's adding it over there on the side? I love that. All right, it's showing you exactly what the ad is going to look like. Let's get a little bit more of this wood. It's a little something for the wood lovers. If there was a pool in the backyard, I might get that. Totally up to you. 4 or 5 pictures. All right, I'm just going to put 3 right now just to keep the time length going. And then you just save your ad media. Okay. You can go directly to the Facebook ad, and this is where things start getting a little interesting. I love this part. First things first, it's already attached to my account. It knows I've got multiple pages, so I'm just going to pick my page. This is mine, and you see it automatically updates it there. Okay? Most important thing right here, destination. Facebook lead generation form. What does that mean, Facebook lead generation form? What it means is when they click on the Learn More button, Facebook is going to put a lead form up there with name, email, and phone number, and it's going to be pre-filled in. Facebook already knows all your information. So if the person, they don't have to type in anything, they could just hit enter and go or whatever the word is, okay? So that's what we love. And then once they do that, then they're going to go to this next spot. So we've already got their contact information. Now let's look at the house. Let's see the pretty pictures. I can choose my site, okay? My KW site, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually use the actual page on my Keller Williams site that corresponds to this house. Okay, so how do we do that? We go to our website. This is my website. Okay, let me just reload it on there. Let's type in, as a guest, as a consumer, I'm going to type in the address 5565 Desert. And you can see it's going to automatically fill it in. I can click on it and there's the pretty house, okay? So I'm going to take this link right here and copy it. So this is the link that a consumer would use to get to the house, all right? I'm going to go back to the campaign, and that's what I'm going to paste inside here. Now, the only thing that's a little goofy, do you see how it says HTTPS down here and it's doubled? We just need to get rid of that doubling. There was already an HTTPS. And watch what happens. When I do that, this will light up when I get it right. Ooh, see, it knows that the link is working, so it's green. So if by any reason you mistyped it or it didn't work or something, there's a good chance that the system would save it for you, okay? Okay, then comes the last part. We are going to use custom settings, all right? There's 2 options here. We can target just our database, which is phenomenal. You can actually send a Facebook ad just to your database. Okay, we're going to target a custom audience in this case. That means we're going to find people in Las Vegas, not New Mexico. No, not New Mexico. Let's go back. Let's go to Las Vegas, Nevada. Can I spell it right? NV. Where is it? Where is it? Las Vegas. We'll find it, you guys. I promise you, we'll find it. There's Las Vegas. There she goes. Okay, now the minimum is 15 miles. Keller Williams knows that this is going to be a housing ad, and under a housing ad there are certain rules we have to follow, and one is we cannot grind down into very granular distance. We have to be 15 miles. So I'm just going to say Las Vegas, Nevada. Nevada, like cat, said it right, very good. And the only other thing we're going to do is we're going to add some interests in here. Now this is best practices. You guys experiment around, find things that work for you. Here's best practices. We're looking for things that people would choose as likes on Facebook. For instance, if somebody likes Zillow, there's a pretty good chance that they like looking at homes. So I'm going to do Zillow, not the Premier Agent one because that's mostly agents, but more just Zillow. So let's save that selection. What would be another good one? How about Trulia? Even though it's the same company, owns both, we're going to put Trulia in there. Okay, there's Trulia, save selection. We'll do Realtor.com. I would say choose 4 or 5. Okay, choose 4 or 5. That, again, not the pro because that would be an agent. Also notice I'm not changing it, I'm saying or. So it's either Zillow or Trulia or Realtor. There are other selections like maybe home search or something like that that you could do. So I would suggest 4 or 5. I'm just going to do 3 right now for time. And that is really all the targeting you're going to do. So right now we've got all green dots. The only thing I'm going to do is change the duration budget. Best practices, just like they say there, $10 a day at a budget of of $1 per channel. That means Facebook is a channel, Twitter is a channel, Instagram. Since we're going to do my campaign budget, we'll make it $20, and it's going to default 10 days as best practices. Okay, so we're going to do $2 per channel. That's $20 a day. All right, sorry, $2 per day, $20 total. Okay, and then we're going to save the duration and budget. All right, so our ad is done right now. Once I hit the publish campaign, it's going to say, it's going to check it out for 24 hours. It's going to make sure that there's nothing that violates Facebook rules, and then your ad will go live the next day, and then it will go through for 10 days. You can pause it at any time. Just know you're going to get charged at the very beginning here, but if you pause it or stop it in any way, then you don't have to pay for the rest of it. You only pay for what you've used. That is basically how to do a Facebook ad inside the command. Jimmy Chicky here, Keller Williams. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.